Hi, my name is Fran, and this video is the second part to the introduction to Mohs and Avogadro's number calculations. If you haven't seen the first part, I would strongly recommend you to watch it. The link is here, and we are going to get on with the second part. So, when you have a simple covalent structure, let's say something like methane, then the relevant particle, the particle that applies to methane, is a molecule. Something like this, CH4, so 1 carbon, 4 hydrogens. And then this molecule of methane is made of 5 atoms, 1 of carbon, 4 of hydrogen, and each of these atoms has electrons, protons, and neutrons. So, for example, 1 atom of carbon has got 6 electrons, plus 1 electron from each hydrogen, and that will give you 10 electrons in one molecule. So as you can see, molecules are made of atoms, and atoms are made of other particles, and even electrons would be made of other particles, and so on. Perfect. So then they could give you a question such as this one. How many atoms, how many atoms do you have in 2 moles of CH4? You may want to give a go to this question, stop the video, and then we'll check the answer. Let's have a look at the answer. If you have 2 moles of CH4, that's going to be 2 moles of molecules. And then what is a mole? A mole is a number. Which number? This one. 6.02 times 10 to the 23. So if you have 1 mole, you will have this number of molecules. But because you have 2 moles, then you have 2 times this. Perfect. Now we know that 1 molecule has got how many atoms? 5. And therefore, if you have 2 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23, you will have x atoms, which basically means that if to the number of molecules, you have to multiply by 5 to get the number of atoms. And that would be the final answer, this number. 2 times 6.02 times 23 times 5. Let's have a look at a different example. And by the way, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer you. All right, so let's have a look at ionic compounds, something like aluminum chloride. When you have an ionic compound, then the relevant particle, the structure of the compound is made of units of aluminum chloride. Each unit has got 1 ion of aluminum and 3 ions of chloride. So imagine they ask you how many chloride ions do we have in 0.2 moles of aluminum chloride. You may want to give it a go and pause the video. If you have 0.2 moles of aluminum chloride, that's aluminum chloride units. How many units do we have in 0.2 moles? We have 0.2 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23 units of aluminum chloride. And we know that 1 unit has got 3 ions. And therefore, 0.2 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23 will have x ions. So what you have to do is x, the number of ions, is going to be 0.2 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23 times 3 chloride ions. I hope it makes sense. I'm going to give you now some questions for you to practice more. You can try these questions now. I'm going to pause the video. Let me show you the answers, which are here. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. Now you are in a very good position to do exam questions. If you have liked the video, You may want to press like and support this channel, and if you want to follow on Instagram, please do so. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.